Hello people, I'm back with another mini kit Monday scrapbook process video, and here you see me start off with a Martha Stewart punch. It is in a snowflake shape. I tried to put the punch in as far as I could because I did want to use this paper as a mat. I only get 3 minutes of this process in. Reason being is that it was late at night and I wanted to finish this layout, but I didn't have any ideas coming to me until I started shoving papers and moving papers all around. So that's what happened with this video. But I do come at the end and explain the process of what I did. I did want to say that you should go check out the other mini kit Monday ladies that are participating and leave them some love because they're awesome. I was thinking about matting that picture as you saw with the pink, and then I was like, I already glued it down, there's no going back, I've gone too far. I did want to read off the journaling that I plan on writing for this layout. I just didn't do it on camera or say at the end of the video either. Catching some snowflakes before heading in after dropping off Orion at school. Rowan calls them snow particles. Hashtag Rowanisms. So that's the reason why I did this layout, or the story behind this picture or photograph. Sometimes they come out with the funniest things, don't they? Our children is who I'm talking about. But it was super fun to make this layout. After I moved things around and kept playing with the pieces of paper, it kind of finally came together. Here I was thinking about using that Thicker's alignment guide, and I was kind of gonna do like a snowdrifty type of layout, but I changed my mind because I had it in my, it got the idea in my head to do a title horizontally, and that's because I watched Caitlin Clary's video, and she talks about it in one of her process videos, and I can't remember which one it was. I'm really sorry. But I do end up using these pieces of paper that I had already cut into. As I went through my kit, I found it really hard to just continue on with pieces that I wanted to play with. I kind of wanted to focus on using as much of the stuff that I had already cut into up as possible. Like, for instance, this piece of paper, and you'll see another blue one come in as well. I kind of tried to use it Sue's Fish, a la Sue's Fish style, where she uses remnants of paper, and I thought it was a neat touch. It probably didn't come out anywhere near as good as Sue's Fish's style or technique, but I still did it nonetheless. And here you see me trying to glue everything exactly how I placed it, and so that's the whole reason why I flipped it over. As you saw, I didn't have any more footage for the process video. I've got really distracted and held up with doing the details, and then I kept finding stuff like the brads, and then I saw these stickers and I was trying to incorporate them, but I was really happy with myself because I used scratch pieces of paper or papers that I had already started working into, and I wasn't even expecting to use these brown burlap looking texturized. They're not texturized, they just look like they have that burlap texture to them. But my favorite part was actually punching out. Let me turn on the lamp here. Oh, that's too much. My favorite was using the vellum. I punched out snowflakes with the vellum, and then what I did, I don't know if you can tell, is I used that Jelly Roll pen again. I think it's been a favorite of mine this month, to outline the snowflakes. And it's something that you can barely tell, but like with this one, that's vellum, and I glued it down and then I outlined it. Could you not? Are you closing it? All right, stop, please. And then the ones that I did with only vellum, I only did like 1, 2, 3 of them. And then I did these because I kind of wanted to keep the layout right here centered. And then I did one more snowflake over here. And then I added these brads, which I thought was a simple, cute detail because of the colors that the paper has. And I just let the pattern paper essentially do all of the work or most of the work because it has those colors in. And This for me was really simple, but it took a lot because the detailing, the Snowflake was the one that gave me, I had to like rework some of the lines because the ink was skipping. And then I added some of these foam stickers, foam glitter hearts, and I like that because those were from a leftover foam project that my kids made and was gonna go in the trash. So I saved those and reworked them. And then I used this mini words. And then I was able to incorporate, I wanted to put in these stickers because I'm trying to use them up. And I think that's the last time I used them, and I'm down to 3 stickers, which I know I want to use either in a layout. I know for sure these might go in a layout altogether, or even all 4, or I know for sure these 2 can go in a card and I can incorporate those 2 in a layout. Because sometimes bikes are hard for me to use. I liked this, or one of my favorite parts that I tried this time was doing a vertical title, and I actually saw a video from Caitlin Clary from Gray Florals, and she had talked about or encouraged people to do a title going vertical instead of horizontal, and I had just kept that in the back of my mind, and I had remembered that, and so I wanted to use that. And then these stickers, I just kind of tucked this one in because it talks about like my true love's kiss or something, and it's a picture of me and my son, so I use them there. It's still a lovey-dovey type of layout because it's about, like, I talk about him being awesome, incredible, or hello, I love you, and the XOXO, right? I keep doing that, I'm so sorry. But because I used this card, it looked to me like typewriter font, so I was able to include that. And that icons like this that don't directly correlate to pictures are kind of sometimes they give me a hard time. I just noticed my ATG is casting a shadow, and I just hit the light. All kinds of horribleness going on in my craft room, but anyway, sometimes it's hard for me to correlate typewriters, or kind of, they're not random, right? Because it's not like an ostrich or a zebra or gazelle or something for Valentine's Day. But sometimes they're hard to make that correlation, and I thought of that looked like a typewriter, and so I looked up. When I saw this on the sticker sheet, I was really excited to use it, and then it encouraged me to use up these 2. And then this other one over here, which is like almost camouflaged because it's like a kissing booth ticket, but I only let like a little bit show. And that gave me another landing place for these little pieces, and I also date stamped it with the Heidi Swap date stamp. I used leftovers from my die cutting from a previous layout, and I used the remnants of that, and I thought that was pretty neat. I did use this sticker also from here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stickers from this sheet is pretty good usage. I used that to the full advantage, and then not only that, I added these brown ones, so 3 of those. So all in all, I really like how this came out. Actually, I don't think I used, these are red and those are pink. Those are not from here. Those are from this thicker set, and that one has, yep, it has hearts too. So no, I didn't use those red ones, but I do use them on another layout. So this one doesn't really have any type of journaling on it, but I'm sure I can even add some typewriting right here, or maybe just handwrite it. But it's just a fun picture of us trying to catch snowflakes when it was snowing one of the days out here after we had dropped off his brother at school. And so that's why it's called Hugs and Snowflake Kisses. And yeah, I really enjoyed making this layout. It wasn't too terribly long to make. I think it took me about an hour. But thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked the layout, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!